Next, we are going to discuss two important characteristics associated with the probability mass function or probability density function. They are called mean and variance. For a random variable x, its statistical mean is denoted by expected value of x, and it is defined as sigma x fx, summation over x. Suppose fx is the probability mass function of a discrete type random variable, then we define its statistical mean or expected value as the product sum. That means each of the values taken by the random variable multiplied with the respective probabilities and adding together, and what we get a number, and that number is taken as the mean of the values of the random variable. It is not the ordinary mean, it is the weighted mean. That means every time we are multiplying the values with the corresponding weight. What is the weight? Here the weights are the respective probabilities. Okay. For our previous example case, the values of the random variables are 0, 1 and 2. This is the probability mass function defined by 1 by 4, this is 2 by 4 and this is 1 by 4. Then what is the expected value of that random variable? Expected value of counting number of heads or number of tails. Expected value is equal to, we are multiplying each of the values with the respective probability, that is 0 into 1 by 4 plus 1 into f of 1. What is f of 1? 2 by 4 plus 2 into 1 by 4 and adding together, that is 0 plus 2 by 4 plus 2 by 4, that is 4 by 4. So the expected value is equal to 1. That means, what is the meaning that expected value of x is equal to 1? Here what is x? X is counting number of heads. Counting number of heads. So in the random experiment with a random variable counting number of heads, on the average we can expect 1 head. That is the meaning of expected value of x is equal to 1 for this situation. Okay. Here also it is clearly understood that the random variable taking the value 1 has the highest probability. It has the more weights as compared to the values 0 and 2. See, 0 and 2 has the weights or the probabilities as 1 by 4, but 1 has more weights as compared to the other two. So it will be naturally the weighted average. It is also called a weighted average because we are adding this 0 into 1 by 4 plus 1 into 2 by 4 plus 2 into 1 by 4 divided by total weight. Here what is the sum of the weights? Sum of the weights is 1 by 4 plus 2 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is 1. So it is called a weighted average. We can treat it as a weighted average. Now for a continuous type random variable with the probability density function, we can define expected value of x as, instead of that summation, we are integrating every value of x with its densities, corresponding densities, integral x fx dx, and integrating from the theoretical possible values of the random variables, because a continuous random variable takes all some numbers, certain intervals, values lies in an interval in a number line. We can accommodate the entire number line by writing minus infinity to plus infinity. So we are integrating from theoretical lowest value to maximum value and multiplying together each of the values with the respective densities. Here each of the values with the respective probabilities, and that number is taken as the statistical average or the mean of the values taken by the random variable. Okay, here it is the mean of the values taken by the discrete random variable 0, 1 and 2. The next important characteristic is variance. So in order to define the variance of a random variable, we have to define expectation of x square, and by definition this expectation of x square is equal to sum of squares of the values multiplied with the respective probabilities and adding over x. Variance of x is defined as expectation of x minus e of x the whole square. On expansion we can have this as expectation of x square minus e of x the whole square. So if you are expanding this using the identity a minus b the whole square, we get x square minus 2x into e of x plus e of x the whole square. On simplification, we can see that this becomes expectation of x square minus e of x the whole square, because the expectation, statistical expectation is linear in nature. That is, expectation of ax plus by is equal to a into expected value of x plus b into expected value of y. So using that formula or by simplification, this variance computation formula reduces to expected value of x square minus e of x the whole square, where e of x square is given by summation over x square into fx. And similarly for continuous random variable case, the variance for variance computation, the expected value of x square is given by e of x square is equal to what is the formula? Integral x square into the corresponding densities integrating from minus infinity to plus infinity. And variance of x formula computation, variance of x is equal to also expectation of x square minus e of x the whole square. So these are the two important characteristics associated with every statistical distributions.